It's that time of year again. I'm looking out the window right now and I can actually see 2019 off in the distance. It's coming and it's coming fast. I really can't believe today is already New Year's Eve, and for some of you guys out there in Australia, New Zealand, etc., it's probably already New Year's Day. So happy New Year to everybody. Let me know in the comment section below what you got planned. If you're going to an elaborate party, first of all, invite me. Second of all, have fun. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to invite me. But yeah, for me personally, we got some family stuff going on today, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm actually recording this the night before though, so hopefully I can get this out in a timely manner so everyone can see it. I know everyone's busy, so I don't expect this video to really get a lot of views, but that's okay because a lot of people still suggested me to do it. I wasn't originally going to do a Christmas haul because I always feel a little guilty doing it. You know, I feel like I'm flaunting what I got. Not to say I got more than anyone else. I'm just saying, like, I feel uncomfortable doing it. It's like, here I got this, and this. And it just makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But I really did get a lot of requests for me to show my Christmas haul. So I was like, you know what? One more year, I'll do this video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't get mad at me if you don't want me to do it. Just click off the video, watch one of my other videos, because I do want you guys to know that I'm a little uncomfortable just showing off all my stuff. That's not really my intention here, but I wanted to do it for those that asked. And I'm a request man. I live to serve. I love doing what you guys want me to do. And then the next week, we got straight up reviews coming. We got Adam Park. We got the real regular Michael Roeder. Super pumped about that. That's right, it is the regular one. It's not Sandy. So look forward to that. We got Metallic Dino Drafsky, Sadeep, and Kristoff, and then we'll go from there into bigger and better things. Like, I got a lot planned for 2019. But anyway, I guess let's just get into it. We're gonna start with the package stuff and then move on to all this loose stuff here. I just put some examples of what I got. These are actually my favorites that I put out here in front of you. But first, I got, this is actually one of my favorite gifts here, is the 2017 Holiday Cast Member exclusive from the Disney Store. This is extremely rare, and it is pretty costly on eBay from what I've seen, although I heard on Mercari it actually sells quite a bit cheaper. But yeah, this is an exclusive Disney Store McQueen that they gave out to the cast members. Every year they make something, give it out to all the employees, and it's not always a Cars item, so that's why it was pretty special. They did it because Cars 3 came out in 2017. So I'll be keeping that package though. And then I got this Erik Laneley here, which is actually the Air card from 2012, very early on, that they actually put the Fiat logo of him, Fiat, whatever. You can see there, he is a Honda Civic. You can even see the Honda logo on his front grille there, but they mistakenly put a Fiat on the very early international packagings, never United States, but I do have the normal version here for comparison. This is a USA card, and it has the normal Honda logo. And now, if you guys actually don't know, his most recent release in early 2017, they for some reason went back to this design. Makes absolutely no sense at all. And another interesting thing is that Erik Laneley, he is the flag waver for the Japan race. In all the other races, they have a new flag waver, and this guy is actually the flag waver for the Porta Corsa race. And then for the London race, it's actually a look-alike of Austin Littleton. It's one of these old-time Mini Coopers, so I find it cool. I also find it weird, though, that they didn't release all three. They just kept on releasing Erik. Here is a Lightning McQueen Egg from 2007. There's not much it says about it, but it is an Easter special. But it is just a regular Lightning McQueen and no Easter decorations or anything like that. Got these Toys R Us mail-ins from back in the day. I remember I actually did a mail-in for N2O Cola here. I was so excited to get it. I remember exactly when I got it. I remember bringing it to the restaurant with my parents because I was so stoked. I put it in my jacket pocket and I had it rolling around in the booth. Man, I don't know how I remember that. I was 7 years old, but I love this guy. I don't know how it slipped past me though, but I never got Sidewall Shine. I had to wait for him to be released in a 2010 Lightyear tire launcher. But it's nice to have these in the official bags and everything, so I'm pretty happy about that. Then we got this Hot Wheels 50th anniversary book here from the publisher Asoline or something like that, Asoline. Really cool book. I've been reading through it, and it's really got some interesting things in here. I definitely recommend picking it up for sure. Beautiful graphics. You know, they talk about some things in here, and then they'll flash to like some artwork. Like, that's not artwork, that's just a picture, but like, you know, you got your Batman artwork in there, you got Spider-Man. This is really cool. You got some blueprints thrown in here as well. Some really, really cool pictures, and like every other page you have a new quote, so it's actually pretty inspirational as well. All the quotes pertain somehow to cars, and my favorite quote is from Elon Musk, who is obviously the founder of, you know, the Boring Company, which you may not know that, but you guys know for sure that he is the creator of Tesla, the electric car that is really revolutionary. I love the thought of a car drifting apparently endlessly through space and perhaps being discovered by an alien race millions of years in the future. And he tweeted that December 2nd of last year, so I find that amazing. I don't know about you guys, I just like that kind of stuff. So that was a really cool book. I still gotta read through the rest of it. And then these playsets here, I got this Radiator Springs Mountain Challenge playset. Awesome, super rare. And then behind it is probably my best gift, is another playset. The Piston Cup 500 playset from, I don't know, this looks like 2008 to me. And it does include those 4 cars up there. This thing goes for hundreds of dollars on eBay. So I'm pumped about that. I can't believe it. This thing is just beautiful. I believe in both of them in the package because, you know, I'm not going to play with them or anything. And I do want to point out one thing on the package here that always puzzled me as a child. They had these, like, I don't know, weird other cars on the back. They have like a purple Cruisin' Lightning McQueen with leakless decals. And then like an orange The King, number 13 with Mood Springs decals. And then they have a blue Chick Hicks, number 4 with Nitroid decals. Doesn't make any sense to me, but I imagine that those cars have to exist as prototypes somewhere. Like, there's no way that they're just solely computer generated. So that's something pretty cool, but now let's get into the loose stuff. So we're gonna start here with these 12 factory custom chromes. Now, a lot of these are extremely rare and valuable. They were sold several years ago on eBay for probably reasonable prices back then, but not many were made, and clearly they are awesome. They're very well done. Mattel has never done really anything like these, because these are like chrome. Like, you look at them, you see yourself. They're not like the silver racers Mattel did in the past. So very nice, and if you can get your hands on one of these, by all means do it. The easiest one to get, which I already had, is Lewis Hamilton, and then after that would probably be Nigel Gearsley, Sheriff, or Boost. So if you ever have a chance to get one of these, definitely go for it. So here we have a Nigel Gearsley without eyes, just completely chromed over. Now I might do a separate video on these, so I'm just going to breeze through them. This one has the eyes, the bumper in there, so a couple things were left. Same thing with Miguel Camino here. You have one that has the eyes and mouth plate and the windows. This one, everything is just chromed over, which I have to say, I kind of prefer the chromed over version. You guys getting a nice view of my fan there. Hopefully no premature face reveals though, but I know you guys have your ways. Here is Carla Veloso. This one only I have with the eyes. I'm not entirely sure if one was made completely chromed over. Here we have a gold chrome Kabuto. This is probably my favorite one. I mean, it's so well done. They even painted his spoiler gold along with the mouthplate there. Whereas you have the silver chrome one, they left the mouthplate and the spoiler the same. So very, very nicely done on both of those. Again, not sure if there's one that's completely chromed over. Here we have Sheriff. Now, some of these were lenticular. I don't know why they used the lenticular cars, but since a lot of these were made like back in 2010 and 11, I guess these were what they just had access to. Same thing with Boost here. And they also have Snot Rod, Wingo, and DJ, and some others like Chick Hicks, but I already had those. And like I said, I might do a specific video on factory custom chromes because it's kind of an interesting topic that actually a lot of people are getting into now. I've really tried to publicize it so more people are aware of this side of the hobby. Here we have Ferrari F430, Michael Schumacher Ferrari. Another lenticular one, but this one is just amazing. A chrome Ferrari. Can't go wrong with that. Another one of my favorites here is Brand New Mater. I think he just looks great because of the fact everything is chrome except the eyes, and of course the base. And he's heavy, man. He is heavy. Now this one's not the same finish as the others, probably because it's brand new. Tim Treadless, obviously made in the past couple years, but you can see the chrome is not as clear. It's more of a bare metal type car, but still very interesting. Don't know where this one came from though. I got most of this stuff from CodeMay0 on eBay, who, if you guys know, used to be my sponsor last year in the late summer and early fall. Did tons and tons of videos sponsoring him. Great guy. And yeah, Amazing Boys Toys Co. was his name back then. Now he just goes by CodeMay0. But now we're going to move on to the prototypes here. Again, I plan on doing a prototype video in the next month or so. So we're just going to breeze through these. We got Boost here with flames. Again, these are like my favorite kinds of prototypes when all the colors are mixed up. You got white base, brown flames, yellow body. I love that. I know some people don't really like prototypes, but me, they are my favorite thing to collect. Here's Kabuto with a black flame. That's the only miscolored part, the only prototype part, I guess you could say. Even though the whole thing's obviously a prototype. This is my favorite one. Lenticular van. I love the brown suitcase and mouthplate. Up next we have Hydraulic Ramone. Now we've never gotten a white Ramone, so it really, seeing this makes me want to get a white Ramone somehow. Either, through Cars Tune or something, custom, whatever it is. I mean, that pearl white looks fantastic. Here we got Lubewig. This one has no miscolored parts, but obviously he's missing the eyes and the detailing on the back there. No date stamp. Now, a lot of people ask me all the time. Here's Erik Laneley, by the way. By the way, this one says Fiat on the base. You can see it right there. So definitely a prototype because the regular one would say Honda. Even in the package, that one probably still says Honda because they couldn't get it wrong on the actual car. But again, that refers to the whole mishap that occurred with the Honda Fiat thing. But anyway, a lot of people ask, is this a prototype? How do I know if it's a prototype? Or did someone just remove the decals, repaint some things, and then try and sell it off as a prototype? Now, there are a lot of ways, but you can really never know for sure. The best thing is the source, like where it's coming from. That is how you know for sure. I mean, I really trust CodeMay0. Like I said, used to be my sponsor. Definitely trust him. He used to have contacts in China, so for sure I trust him there. But if it's not from somebody you already know, just some random eBay seller, you gotta look where it's coming from. If it's coming from New Hampshire, it may not be a prototype. A couple months ago, some guy, I don't know where he was, tried to pass off all these cars as prototypes, like a Louise Nash, a Gabriel, those cars, because he just removed the eyes and the decals. It's like, all right, come on, man. We know that's not a prototype. And so hopefully, he got terminated or whatever, but either way, they didn't sell. I know they were auctions, but yeah, they didn't sell. And that's just like an indicator right there. If it's coming from somewhere you don't know, and it's in the United States, I don't know. Probably I shouldn't be saying that, because obviously CodeMay0 is in the United States, and he's reliable. But I know he got it from China. China is really a good place. I don't know. A lot of people, again, don't like that people get things from China because of the fact that it's technically stolen, but it's really not stolen, because if it was stolen, Mattel would have their hands all over it, because Mattel, multi-billion-dollar company, tons of lawyers, if they wanted to put a stop to this, they would have long ago. So, I personally just overlooked that part and just buy my prototypes because I love them. But yeah, you really just gotta look at where it's coming from. If it's coming from China, that's a positive. And if it looks real, I know some people are good customizers. They can make something look legit when it's not. Like this one here, could just remove the decals, right? Call it as a prototype. But first of all, it has no date stamp. That's another thing. You gotta look for the white date stamps. If it doesn't have one of those, another plus. But yeah, you can remove that. Look at the mouthplate though. This is definitely a prototype mouthplate. It's miscolored a little bit. So that's another positive. And secondly, you can actually look this one up and see where it originally came from online. I believe it was originally sold from My Dog Calls Zero way back in like 2010. So again, you just gotta do your research. You gotta talk to some, more educated collectors. You could talk to me, ask me a question. I'm always available on my Instagram. Usually I reply quickest there. If you aren't sure on something, I could definitely help you out. Wouldn't want you to waste hundreds of dollars on a fake prototype. That is a big no-no. And I know sometimes it's a little ambiguous. We don't know for sure. Again, this one right here. Could just remove the decals, but I trust the source. And, if I ever find out I was scammed, I will make that person pay. Like, I don't know. I've never had to do that. I hope it never comes to that, but I promise you I will make that person pay because there's no way I'm going to waste all that money on something that's fake. Again here, I mean, how could somebody paint this whole thing brown perfectly? Like, it is perfectly painted. Paint a white base, which Mattel never releases white bases, and then rivet it back together perfectly. Like, no. That's factory done. That's legit. Same thing here. How could somebody paint this perfectly? It is perfectly painted. White base, perfectly riveted. So ask for pictures. Ask for where it came from. You just gotta be nosy like that. Here's another one. Could have just removed the decals. I hope that's not the case on this one. This is probably my most ambiguous one that I have because, I mean, it's probably the most finished prototype I have. Still got the license plate, the lights. The only things that are missing are the eyes and then the yellow stripes. You can even see like some residue in the bottom there as if someone tried to remove the eyes and chipped it. So this one is in the, I don't know, it's in the gray zone. It's in the no-fly zone. I'm a little worried about this one right here, without a doubt. But hopefully it's real. I'm going to shove it in my collection, call it real, looks kind of real. I mean, if this headset was painted something else, a different color, I would be all on board. But it's the same color as it was released. So I'm a little worried about this one. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to be like, yeah, here, look at this prototype. No, I'm completely honest. That one may not be one. This one, though. How would you be able to paint this brown? How would you be able to paint those windows perfectly orange? And how would you be able to rivet it all back together? 3 rivets. Like, you just got to know your stuff, guys. And always, again, like I said, ask me questions if you are unsure. I think I showed them all. I'm a little messy here. I've literally all the prototypes I've scattered around. So hopefully I got them all. Let me know your favorite in the comment section below. I'm going to put some of my favorites on the screen right now. And yeah, I got plenty of awesome videos planned. I'm really excited for 2019. We got a lot of, Toy Story stuff, Marvel stuff, Endgame, all that good stuff's coming. And I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. I hope you like this video. Like I said at the beginning, I don't mean to flaunt anything here. And I hope you guys don't see it like that. Hopefully you understand my reasoning as to why I was hesitant to do this video. But I know a lot of people did ask me for it, so I decided to go through with it. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, still with, all the kind of rambling I went on through the video, though. I know I like to ramble. I'm rambling right now, but I'm just going to own it. I'm rambling. I like it. But anyway, have a great New Year's, guys. I'll see you guys in a couple days. Bye now.